Genius, who are you pretending to be today? Who do you want to be today? Let me make sure I'm recording. Yeah. So I've been thinking about the self-love shenanigans and becoming your own best friend, becoming a friend of yourself. What is that like? What does it mean? So let's talk about it. I was thinking about it this morning. Then I figured, you know what, let's talk about it with you. You know, I go in the morning outside and I get into this complete silence, right? I'm hearing the birds, I'm saying hi to them. Sun is about to come up and I'm witnessing it. And I just, first I'm an observer, then I'm part of it, and I become it in this pure bliss. And then I get these epiphanies and ideas and things start to flow through me. And I'm observing them as if someone else is telling me things. Someone else is talking about what I was observing and what I slowly then became within that present moment. And then I realized in that moment, the door opens up and your higher self comes right through and starts talking to you. And you can feel, witness, observe, and be the silence behind the words and thoughts. And all of this flow of information becomes such a floodgate of information where you get so much clarity, so much information at once. Like, where's all this coming from? It's not coming from you. It's coming from a part of you that is also separate from you. It's a different entity within your existence, your higher self, the divine self. And that is what you eventually fall in love with. That is the divine in you, is what you fall in love with and you become friends with. And then what happens that the more you can be in the flow state, right? The more you can be in the flow state, the more you can have an intention, then let it go until that door opens up again and you get ideas, because your higher self can see synchronicities, coincidences, and opportunities that you can't. But when you keep that door open between you and the higher self, you are not alone. Now there's a team, you and the higher self. You're the observer, and the higher self is making it happen for you, through you, and opening your senses up for you to be able to not only witness, but have the clarity, as at the same time, your body is responding to it in a different way. You're upregulating and downregulating. There's a harmony that is happening at the same time, through you, by you, and for you. It's such a beauty to witness. Not self-love. In a way it is, but it's not exactly that. It's much more deeper than that. And then the more you go down into the rabbit hole of understanding and clarity of the flow state, as well as keeping that door open and allowing the higher self and divine to continuously flow through you, to do things for you, you get to this point that you're getting closer and closer to the source. And the closer you get to the source, the harder it is to articulate and share those thoughts with other people, those ideas and clarity to other people, because it's so much information that is just getting installed in you. It's as if you're not doing it, but it's all happening for you. And it makes you even more silent, because it's just fascinating how life is unfolding within you and through you, for you. And then there's nothing you would rather do. There's nowhere you would rather be than in this state of being of an open door, where you have this constant connection with your higher self, where everything you see beauty in it. you see the smallest piece of just bliss, beauty, completeness, wholeness in you that just cleanses you every moment, breaks you constantly from the chains of things and experiences of the past, and disconnects you from the anxieties and worries of the future. Just keeps you in this beautiful cosmic dance between you and the divine, where there is no separation, yet there is a separation, because you're constantly getting these ideas and thoughts through you that you're watching, and you get so impressed and you're in such an awe of it that you're now the observer of it at the same time you are it. No, I don't know if that makes sense. I was thinking about that a lot today. This morning. That's what my mornings are consist of when I'm out there. Rather than saying, I love myself, it's important to spend enough time with the higher self, where you can't help yourself but to be in love with it. It becomes your best friend. It is your best friend. You know how in some companies there are different entities, right? Toyota owns Lexus, but Lexus is a separate entity within under the same umbrella of the company. Similarly, you are you, and within you, but separate from you, is the higher self, which knows infinitely more. And when you keep that door open between these two entities, there is separation, and yet at the same time, you have this friend, you have this lover, you have this infinite love available to you that will constantly make sure that it is healing you constantly, cleansing you constantly, upgrading you constantly, keeps in mind the upregulation and downregulation of your genes, for consistently taking you to the next state of being of your new personality, to get you to the personality that has your desired outcomes of realities that you want to experience in life. Yeah. Stay open, stay present. How do you get there? How do I get to this flow state? How do I stay in this flow state? So you know how in meditations it's very hard to teach yourself what abundance looks like, what your desired outcome looks like, and you can only do it when your eyes are closed in a meditation, right? When you dampen your senses, and you can't see anything, and now you can't hear anything other than just music, and you can, for that 1 hour, you can be whoever you want, and you can do that with your eyes closed. And then you do that enough times, you repeat it enough times, where you can then do it with your eyes open during walking meditation. Then you can do it without anything in your ears, no music, nothing. You can do it at the airport. You can do it with your neighbors when you're talking to someone. You can witness the silence behind the words. You can witness the emptiness within the existence around you. The illusions of the fact that everything is solid goes away. It just appears solid. And then you see this illusion of the cosmic matrix. And you're just watching it, and you're observing it, and you're such in awe of it, of all of this existence. What's now happening is that the door is opening for longer and longer and longer periods, where the higher self is constantly showing you and telling you things, because some things cannot be told, they can only be experienced. So the higher self will show you where you can experience the state of being, the beauty around you, everything, the beauty of existence, the extent of existence, the extent of knowledge of this infinite encyclopedia that you have access to, where if you stay in that present moment, this beauty of this ever-present space that is just full of everything and all the knowledge. And when you listen to people from that space, you don't need to reply to them. The higher self will give all the answers to them through you. It will just use your mouth to tell them things. And when you sometimes witness what you had just said, you are blown away. Like, whoa, I said that? Well, kind of, but no. The divine infinite intelligence said that for you. So it's as if when people ask you questions, it's not that they're just the ones learning. You are also learning. You are now allowing your friend, a separate entity within you, that is no longer just educating them, it's also educating you. And life just becomes this exciting experiment for you, and at the same time through you. That's all. I love you.